Hey, fuckos! Welcome back to the stream. It is 12:37 a.m. It is an hour and a half later than I said this stream was going to start. I don't know if anyone's going to tune into this. Everybody might be asleep or outside somewhere touching grass, birding the midnight grass. I don't know. This one's just for the boys, baby. It's for the boys. It's for the boys. I'm here with Connor, slightly out of frame. We got FeaturedFilms. There he is. You gotta take my word for it. There he is. We've been watching some SummerSlam. We were watching some Tribal Combat. Hashtag Tribal Combat. Where the rules don't apply. And the digital divide has been closed. And now it is time for us to finally play the Quarry for supposedly the last time. This is the second time I've said it would be the last time, but I think this will actually be the last time. I'm going to get a quick audio check here. This will actually be the last time. I'm going to get a quick check. I feel like the audio could be better than that. Okay, hold on. Hold your horses.
Apparently Nate Diaz and Jake Paul are just about to fight. Like,
Nate
that
Diaz,
was 10 minutes ago.
Nate Diaz and Jake Paul are just about to fight. Hold on, I'm going to turn up the audio. Audio. Is this any better? Hello? Sounds fine though? Okay, hello Dilly Tots. If you say it sounds fine, I'm gonna take your word for it. I feel like it sounds a little more echoey than it did last time, but what do I know? Thanks for tuning in, Adam. I should have known you'd still be up. You needed your sleep, little man. But alright, it's time for the Quarry. It ain't bad, though. Alright. I appreciate you saying so. Good evening to ya. Hope you had a nice art stream earlier, Mr. Dilly Tods. We were watching pro wrestling. Jake Paul is about to fight Nate Diaz. We'll give you around-the-clock coverage on what's going on there. Your number one source for news. Maybe I should move this in a little closer. I don't know if that would matter at all. It certainly couldn't hurt unless it falls over. Alright. Okay. This is it. The final Quarry stream. The Quarry inning. Last time, we thought we were going to finish it. I'll do a quick recap. Last time we thought we were going to finish it. Turns out the entire game was fucked by one single choice we made.
Yeah, well, one choice I made. I'll take the blame on that one.
You were acting off instinct when you shot a police officer in the stomach.
I just always wanted to grab a cop's gun.
You can't be expected to act against your own nature in Minecraft. And then we tried to fix it and go back and not shoot him, and he still got shot. And so off stream, I had to beat the game all over again. I did a dummy playthrough where I purposely got everybody killed as quickly as possible so I could start over from the chapter in which Trevor?
Travis.
I say Ted Raimi. Is it Travis?
It's Travis.
Travis gets shot. I did this off stream. He was not shot. I promise. I did all the chapters you've seen. Well, most of the chapters you've seen already. I did them with a walkthrough. So not only did he not get shot, but we should be queued up for hopefully the best ending of the game, where I don't know that there's a version of this where you can actually make it out with everyone alive, but I think we can maybe get all the counselors out alive, and that's kind of always been the goal. We'll get to the last two chapters. Now, I don't know, just because we're locked into the best ending, I'm assuming that doesn't necessarily mean we cannot still get people killed. So we'll see what happens. You're just going to have to take what you get tonight. There's no way we're going back and doing any of this shit over again. Oh, one other important note. Something we noticed last time was that we got one of the characters killed and there was no death rewind. So apparently, I looked into this, there is no death rewind when you play couch co-op. They never mention that in the game, which makes me think it's a bug, and they just never fix that shit, which is really unfortunate. The only way to get death rewind is to play single player. I was going to switch us over to single player because I figured it couldn't really functionally be that much different than what we're doing already. The only way I can switch to single player is to start the game all over again, and I am not doing that. So, no death rewind. If somebody dies,
We're fucked.
they're fucking dead. So we're gonna have to try very hard to not get people killed. We'll see. This has been a long time coming. I'm gonna try my best. We're both gonna try our best, and we'll see what happens. We got Featured Films in the chat. Thank you so much for watching Featured Films.
You're welcome.
He redeemed Hydrate, so that one's for you, my friend.
Yep, thanks.
No, thank you. Okay.
Let's see if I have change in my pocket. I can throw some bits and shit.
IRL bits. It was a short little 2-hour stream. Exhausted, couldn't keep going. It does sound cleaner with the mic closer. Okay, that's good to hear. Well, if you want to take a little nap, I mean it's very late, so I just mean go to sleep. If you want to go to sleep, you probably should go to sleep. But if you want to stay up and hang out with us, then I appreciate you, my friend. I feel like after all this, someone's going to fumble the first QTE and it's GG. Yeah. Well,
It's not circle. It's not circle.
It's not circle. I think at the very least we will. There's no way we can not. Well, that's not true. There is a way we can not make it to chapters 10 and 12. Or, excuse me, 11 and 12. Don't worry, that's not going to happen. So, we're going to pick it up. Couch co-op here. And I feel like that's not exactly where I left it off, but okay. Hold on. Let's see. I thought it'd be Laura. Maybe the autosaves are not as... Freak, what the fuck? I definitely did this already. Okay, hold on.
What'd you find? Oh,
this is you.
checking out this ladder.
Oh.
Is that a
You remember this?
tiny little door up there? Yeah.
Okay, before we go up there, we gotta make sure we get the silver bullets.
Why?
I don't know if we're actually ever
We don't
gonna
know
use
it's up there.
them,
Exactly.
but we have to get
Have you
them
not
down
been paying
here.
attention, like, at all?
I definitely did
what I
this
mean
off stream,
is
and I guess it didn't save it, so that's
It
annoying.
might be good for us to have an escape route. You know, we don't know what's up there. The lodge, there also could be a way for us to defend ourselves. Okay. Guess that makes sense.
Must have already got him.
Oh, okay, maybe it's just her going up the ladder. Because, yeah, there were some things I had to collect down there per the walkthrough, such as the silver bullets. But I'm fine not seeing that again. Okay, here's where I actually went down.
Okay.
Now, I don't think there's really much you actually will have to do here. This will transition to Ryan, and we will be in the big scene where things can go so wrong, but they shouldn't this time. It's gonna be fine.
So don't shoot her face off. Oh wait, that's already passed.
No, I already did all that.
Okay.
So they're gonna see the werewolf. They should fall through the floor, and that's gonna transition
yep.
into the big
You'll feel better
showdown
soon.
scene,
Cool.
where we should
I'm feeling
officially
pretty
pivot
good, actually.
to the good timeline.
What are you doing? Stop it.
If he sits up and stabs her in this
smell
one,
that?
I'm gonna
No.
lose my mind. I'm done. I'm done streaming forever if
Never
he
mind.
kills her.
Let's just find another way down. A way to Chris Hackett.
Or just a way out, maybe. I'm done being chased and stabbed.
And then we'll have
Sure.
another redundant scene after
another
that
way
where it
out.
goes back to Caitlin and Dylan in the lodge where they get chased by the werewolf. We've seen that twice already on stream, but I figured we should
Watch
pick it
your
up
step.
from
Yep.
this pivotal scene because it's going to end in a way that we haven't seen before.
Alright.
I don't think you actually have to really do much here. I think this plays
Yeah,
out.
there's nothing up here except for the werewolf.
What was that?
I think
This off. No, not really.
we found Chris Hackett.
Oh well. This is better for us. This is more intimate, right?
Son of a
Darker for spookier.
bitch.
Well, I didn't bring. I had a light on the desk last time. That's why you could see our faces, even though the lights were off. Oh well, I'm not getting that shit. No, that one will be super bright. I think so. If I remember correctly. You think I would remember? Because we. Yep. Here we go.
Here you go.
All right. I'm super fucking nervous.
Here it is.
It should be very hard to fuck this up. I really only have to do one thing. I gotta not fuck that one thing up. This should go pretty good. But the one thing I have to do in this scene, I have fucked up previously in this game. Silverback mirror.
Silverback mirror. Bobby! The gun!
Oh, so they live.
Which is new.
He didn't get his face smashed in.
No, he did not, which is new.
Hey!
I didn't fuck up. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Please don't do it. Yes! Woo!
We did it. Stream over.
Oh, it's back to you. Now this is all new Uncharted
This is new.
territory.
Thanks. For, not killing me.
Yeah. Likewise.
Thanks for not shooting me in the stomach a
So-
couple chapters ago.
What now? Everyone's back to normal?
What? Oh. You think this is over? This isn't over.
I don't understand. Chris is dead.
Oh. Oh, Chris wasn't the first.
That's not possible.
Caleb. Kaylee. The girl you killed? Her brother.
What?
Caleb bit Chris and Kaylee. Chris was just trying to protect him. He was a good man, my brother.
Well, then who bit Caleb?
Silas. We've been tracking him for years. He's a gypsy, a transient. He'd been long gone from the area, but we hoped he'd come back so we could end this. Anyway, there's sightings up and down the coast. A feral albino child, giant white wolf.
White wolf.
What? What'd you say? Where? Where'd you see it?
Hey, let him go!
At the cabins earlier tonight.
I don't remember that. We
I
probably
do not remember seeing a white wolf.
We probably did that shit months
It
ago.
makes sense. It all makes sense. He must have been back for months, and he's what ran you off the road 2 months ago. Help me. Help me. We can still save Caleb. We can still save what's left of my family. We can help those who are still alive.
What do you think?
Suspicious. I'm not gonna
How
be
should
mean
I
to this
trust
guy
you?
anymore.
Yeah, I think we're really trying to win this guy over.
I'm telling you we can end this. We kill Silas, everyone gets better. Everyone who's still alive, anyway.
Okay.
Yay.
So where would we even find him?
I know exactly where to find him.
Okay, let's go.
Okay?
This doesn't mean I forgive you for what you did to me.
I understand.
So was the wolf wearing those clothes?
Can someone please get
Was
me
the
some
wolf wearing those
fucking
clothes that she's wearing? Or did they just rematerialize?
Interesting. Interesting observation. I didn't think about that at all. I guess we'll have to replay the scene.
You had your chance.
Oh, look, she's going to be all mad at us this time. But that's okay. It's on purpose now.
Family, and you failed. Doesn't matter. There's still time. We can still come out on top. Past is the past. Let's just
Sure, you
look to the
fucking
future, shall we?
So one of the big key differences in this is when you play as Ryan and you've got the knife in you, you
Death
don't
takes
stab
many
Bobby
forms.
with it.
It could
That
mean
if you
change,
do, he gets killed by the
transition,
werewolf because he's too weak to fight it. If you
Often
don't,
interpreted
he
as
lives,
a beacon
which means
for the
he
hope.
distracts the werewolf long
In your
enough so that
case, it
his parents
means-
also get away.
Well, it just means
I don't think you need to save all of them for Travis to help you. I think you just need to have not shot him, but I wasn't taking any goddamn chances. I figured it'd be best if we didn't massacre his entire family in
Son.
front of him.
the vitality of a new day. There's still time to wake up to the warmth of a night survived. Your choices, your actions, your very life hangs in the balance. It's up to you to find.
You know,
your
I don't find this lady's clues all that helpful.
darkness and see
No.
the sunrise.
Even in
once
hindsight,
again.
like seeing them again and knowing what they're referring to, they are not too helpful. They're just like, something might happen.
Judgment. The bells of judgment
Oh, we're gonna have
cry
to watch
bloody
her
murder.
backstory again.
Oh, you're
The
right.
fury
Yeah, I
of
did get the
hatred
tarot card
earned.
off stream that makes that
Fate
happen. So we
deserved.
will have to watch
Likely.
her scene.
But he may have his uses.
big reveal.
Though he won't forgive. He won't forget. The Hierophant. Where did you find this?
that? Damn, son. Where'd you
Damn,
find
son,
this?
where'd you find
Where did
this?
you find it? This shouldn't be here.
Real trap shit.
Too enough pain. No.
So far, we have not fucked it up.
My poor boy. You see what they did to us?
You see how they massacre?
Yeah, no, I saw.
Seen a few
I've
times.
seen it twice even. But a third time's the charm.
So many times.
No.
No. I am a surgeon.
What have they done? What have they done?
Yeah, we... I think we got it. We did not die by Travis's hand, so...
Yeah, Travis is good. We're all on the same team. That scene just ended. So we have to watch this again, and then we'll be back to the part where Caitlin and Dylan are in the lodge. So I'll have to play through that again. But we know how to get through that scene, so
Yeah.
it'll just be going through the motions.
Oh yeah, you have to use the teddy bear as a distraction. Yeah.
And I read, so you can do either one. You can shoot it and you'll live. You just have to hit it correctly. And or you can do the stuffed animal option. You also only, I guess we did something with that stuffed animal earlier in the game, or else it wouldn't have been there. I think Abby finds it, and you can choose to like put it in her bag or not. We would have done it probably months ago. But if you didn't do that, that stuffed animal's not there, and so you just the only thing you can do is try to hide in the freezer from it or try to shoot it. So I think.
What are you going with?
Oh, wait, I wanna, does the QTE come up right here?
No. She just stops it.
That's so interesting because in the walkthrough it says there's a QTE there.
Huh.
And that she can die there. Either way, she's like a ghostly hag, but In the walkthrough, yeah, it said that she can get impaled there if you don't do the QTE, but I didn't think there ever was one in here. But yeah, so you can either shoot it or do the stuffed animal, but I think I'm gonna... when I did the dummy run off stream, I did try to shoot it again, thinking I would probably fail and get Caitlin killed. I actually did hit it, so I'm capable of doing it.
So you did just miss it the first time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What made it easier is if you wait like 2 seconds, it actually turns around and runs at you, and it's actually easier to hit because it takes up more of the screen. So we can do that, but because I fucked it up before, I think I'm going to go stuffed animal still. I just think it's the safer bet, and I'm not taking any
Mommy's
chances
coming,
here.
Silas. Mommy's coming,
And once we get past that Caitlyn scene, it's going to be all stuff we've not seen at all. So I think some of the character stories are still going to come to an end here. It'll really just come down to Ryan, Laura, and Travis, I think. Just going off what the walkthrough said. I didn't read ahead or watch anything, because I still didn't want to be spoiled on it. But I really wanted to make sure I was putting us in the best position possible for this last stream. But we can still fuck it up in the moment, I'm sure.
No. My poor boy.
Hiding in the freezer. We're not going to hide in the freezer. I read what happens when that happens, and it's not good.
Headed to the casino.
He's out there still.
Be back when you can. Oh, well, I would... Wait, what? You're in Pittsburgh. It's 1 in the morning. Is Pittsburgh Piper Lee going to Payback next month? That's the real question. WWE Payback? I'm sure we'll be done by the time you get back from the casino. But good luck.
Yeah, hopefully you win some.
My little white wolf. He must be protected.
I can't fathom going somewhere at 1 in the morning
You
anymore.
must not follow this. Do you understand?
Pittsburgh, California, baby.
All this time. Remember how much I've done for you.
I mean,
You haven't really done much.
These clues haven't been that solid, I'll be honest with you. Okay, we know you don't do anything different with this guy. You just don't get in that water.
Yeah, don't get in the water.
I read that. It was like, yeah, just don't get in the water. And I think his story effectively.
Oh, you're
ends
in
here.
West Virginia.
West Virginia. That's the same time zone, though. That does not change my mind at all. That's nuts.
What the fuck?
I thought about playing all the way up through the Caitlyn chapter, but I thought we should get that part with Travis and Laura, or Trevor. What's his name? Travis. I'm trying to not call him
Trevor.
Ted Raimi. Whatever his name is. I'm just going to start calling him Ted Raimi again.
It's a 24-hour casino. All right.
How the hell am I gonna get to
I believe it's 24 hours. I can't imagine going anywhere at 1 in the morning. I mean, I am awake still at 1 in the morning, but...
Asked an answer.
SummerSlam, by the way. I thought fucking rocked. I guess we didn't really...
I
We didn't
thought
really...
SummerSlam was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I thought mostly solid matches, with maybe the exception of the Slim Jim Battle Royal.
The UFC match was not good.
The MMA match was definitely like the hiccup of the night. That was stupid. The Slim Jim Battle Royal was only worth it by way of LA Knight winning a match on pay-per-view.
Where the hell are my clothes?
People really liked that. The MMA match was clumsy, not very good, strange decision. They probably should just had a wrestling match. But other than that, pretty solid damn show.
Okay.
The main event was a dramatic whirlwind
Oh, yeah.
of heartbreak and tension,
All right.
as I expected.
Where the fuck did I go? Straight? This way? Oh, yeah, like that.
Roman Reigns will have the title for another 8 months now, officially. Definitely no one's beating him before WrestleMania.
Totally should have just gone to the Harbinger Motel.
She's gonna try and make it back. Are you just gonna get like a power session at the casino? Just like hit a couple slots and come home.
Just play like 6 machines at the same time.
I feel like that's all you could really go in, unless you're just like are you like a card counter? You're just going to go in there and own the table.
Go in there, take everything, bet it on black, and see what happens. Then
You should gamble on whether we'll get all the counselors to the end of the game alive. On DraftKings.
MGM Sportsbook.
If you can bet on pro wrestling, you should be able to bet on us playing the Quarry. Something I didn't quite realize before is he's looking for his clothes at the start of this scene, but we took his clothes as Emma and left her clothes, and now he's wearing her clothes.
Oh.
Which doesn't have to have happened. We didn't have to have taken his clothes at the start, so that's a little fun fact for you. I'm just going to keep giving you all these walkthrough fun facts I learned while meticulously playing this game.
Do not get in the water.
No, there is no real nuance to this. If he goes swimming, he dies. If he doesn't, he stays here and officially survives the game now. That's the last time we'll cut to him, I think. At least that's the last time you'll control him, is my understanding. Alright, we've been through this song and dance. Some of us twice, some of us 3 times. So I'm gonna try to get through it pretty quickly. I think the only thing I need to make sure I do is interact with a stuffed animal.
The table, help me.
In order for that to be an option at the end. So I'm gonna do that. There's a bunch of little things you can look at, like clues you can get, some of which I think we missed. But I'm not sure how much that stuff really matters unless you're trying to just get trophies, like find all the clues kind of thing. I don't think the clues and evidence you find actually impact the story or decisions you
off
can
and on all
make.
night.
I think it's just for your benefit.
How do you figure?
But I think we've pieced together the story here.
Oh, we should have just been swimming in the lake all night.
And die of hypothermia? No.
Alright, well, we're good now.
Night's not over yet. These fuckers know we're in here, and they're coming back first chance they get.
Speaking of dying of hypothermia, there's a version of this scene you can do where she locks herself in the freezer and freezes to death.
Oh.
Yeah, if you try to do the freezer thing without having interacted with a stuffed animal first, she won't have the option to throw it in there. And so, like, the way you interact with the freezer is to go hide in it. And there's also a version of this where you go hide in it and it gets in there with you anyway and kills her in there. So we're going to try to not do that. I don't think this window matters at all, but it makes me feel better to close it every time. I don't want any surprises. Grab a 40 and roll up and win a couple grand and come home with a backpack full of small bills and finger food. Yeah, and spend it all on bits.
Sounds like a hell of a night.
Okay,
Walking
we did
around
that.
with a backpack full of
We did
finger
that.
foods.
The kitchen is there. This is the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we know you're here. Stuffed animal.
What the heck is this?
I really don't remember interacting with this earlier in the game, but thank God we got it, or else you would have had to have gone all the way back to that chapter to interact with the stuffed bunny for it to be there. Alright, Caitlin knows it's there, so we can use that as an option later. Now, I don't think there's anything else we need to really do. What's also interesting when you play it with a walkthrough, or if you're intentionally fucking up prompts, you realize actually sort of the illusion of choice and difference and consequences. Like, there's a lot of stuff we chose to do in this that we really don't need to. Like, I'll kind of show you what I mean once we get chased by the werewolf.
Nice to put a name to a
Like
big
it'll
face.
look like you're really
So what,
picking
like,
something, but ultimately
Mr.
they'll
H's
just go to the
burglary
same
guys?
outcome. Which is not really that diff. Like most of these kinds of games are actually
when
like
you
that.
run into
Like
the
I feel like a lot of the Telltale stuff is like
Mr.
that.
H's
Because
brother,
it's just
I guess.
if you make every choice matter, you're just having to like develop 6 different games.
Yeah.
So like most of these games, I feel work really well on a first playthrough, and then when you start to do the replays. What's up? Did we go all the way up here before? Because the prompt to start the chase is on that floor. So what's up here?
Did we? I don't think we ever went up here.
I don't think so either. Let's see if there's anything cool up here. Like a tarot card. Thank you so much. There's a game like that called Heavy Rain.
Oh, yeah.
Which on a first playthrough seems really cool. And then, like, when you revisit it, like, some of the bigger plot holes become more apparent.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when you go back through it, there's a big reveal and twist at the end. And then when you, like, reconsider some of the scenes after the twist, they don't really make a lot of sense. So some of these games, I mean, yeah, some of these games just don't lend themselves to replayability. Unless you're like a sicko and you're like, nah, I want to do it where everybody dies. Everybody also can become a werewolf pretty much. Caitlin can become a werewolf. Dylan does if you don't chop his hand off. The scene in the scrapyard, she can. Neither of them can die in that scene. I don't think actually. It's a little deceptive, but if you fuck up everything like I did on purpose, she gets bit.
Okay.
Gets infected. Okay. Yeah. Go here. There's a painting. Walk over here real quick though. See if there's anything neat over here. I don't think there's anything I need to do. You know what I'm gonna do though? Can I do it from here? Settings. Whenever I look back at some of the like recordings of this, it is such a dark and muddy fucking game. Like I know like these settings look like they're brighter than they should be. And it still is pretty dark on the TV here. I think it's always looked fine on the TV as far as I can tell, but when I go back and look at
it is pretty dark on.
Yeah, it is sometimes like indecipherable what you're looking at when I look back at like the YouTube upload. So maybe a little too late here in terms of when the game is happening to turn up the brightness, but I guess better late than never. I think we went in here before. There's like a little sheep on the whiteboard.
Poor Ian.
Yeah.
Some camp mascot to kick it before camp starts. Hindsight. Sounds about right.
We have a camp mascot?
But no, we did. But you didn't hear?
Hear what?
He died before we got to camp.
Bummer.
Okay, I think I'm gonna get this shit started. Unless, is this anything else? Or just the same? Is this the same or is this something else?
It's the opposite side.
This is something else.
Where have I seen this emblem before?
Even I can't see that
I
one.
don't fucking
Whatever
know.
you're talking about,
The
Caitlin.
ring with the crest
Your
on
fucking Twin Peaks ring. I don't know what you're seeing
Very
in there.
fancy. You can never pull it off. Sorry.
I remember Mr. H's cheesy ass announcements. Whoa.
Don't do that. Oh my god.
Careful with that. That's a camp relic.
Relax. It's dead anyway.
Ah. R.I.P. microphone.
Dylan, what a card. Okay, well, wait, hold on. What's over here? There's always something.
What's this? Trail cam footage. It's like they're looking for something.
Well, that might come in handy. You gonna
Okay.
take it?
Yeah, in Chris's surveillance room. He's storing all the footage. I think you might be right.
Okay.
We got it. We've got a picture of a videotape. We can crack the case now.
I'm sure that's gonna come in handy.
Alright, I think we saw all the things there are to see. It's time to prepare for attack. I probably will just do everything the way I've done it before, even though I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter all that much, just to be safe.
Oh, yep. Jake Paul wins.
Jake Paul won?
Did he?
Yep. Pretty sure.
Oh, I'm trying to check.
Jake Paul knocks down Nate Diaz in 5th round in round 2. Unanimous decision win. Paul improves to 5-0 versus MMA fighters.
Wow.
It's not really.
What a night for the Pauls.
He's 5-0 against MMA fighters and 0-1 against boxers.
What a night for white boys from Ohio.
How long has this guy been here?
Yeah, because after the knockdown, I saw tweets
Long
about how
time
Nate
ago.
had kind of turned it around.
Long enough ago that it was okay to have an...
He doesn't give a fuck. He got paid.
Yeah.
I kind of want an oil painting of me now.
He showed up, called Jake Paul the N-word, and got paid. Prepare for attack.
Here we fucking go.
Nate Diaz just said to be nice.
Every dusk and dawn all through the summer. What doesn't kill you will make you stronger. We're here to lead the way.
Oh my god, the Drake curse strikes again.
Shout out Stratton, shout out
Drake curse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever Drake tends to bet on
2 months
for
and
They
never won
lose.
the awards.
MMA matches and stuff, they lose.
Oh.
He bet $250,000 on Nate Diaz.
Oh, drizzle. I mean, we kind of talked about it earlier tonight. It was the expectation is like you're gonna watch that match and see Jake Paul get his ass kicked, but like he's basically a committed boxer, and Nate Diaz obviously would whoop his ass in any other scenario, but like Nate
Showtime,
Diaz
motherfuckers.
isn't a boxer.
Yeah, he's not a boxer.
I figured it would just be TKO, or was it a TKO or it was unanimous decision?
Yeah. So I think he just sits down and he cries.
I think this is the end of his role, so I think he survived. In my dummy playthrough, I got him killed in the basement when he was locked up. He got eaten by a werewolf.
I just wish I could tell you I'm sorry.
There's actually a really sort of weird puzzle you have to solve to not kill Nate the werewolf.
Fuck. I just wanted one more night together.
But I think it's still in the
Too much to
cage,
ask for.
and also not get him killed.
Stop
If
crying.
you fuck up the puzzle, then
baby.
Nate eats him.
I don't know what to do.
It is all this guy's fault, though.
It really is.
People are tweeting, they're like, the MLB fight between Ramirez and Anderson was 100 times more effective than Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz.
Finished an anime series I've been watching, so now you have my attention. Feeling weirdly emotional about it, not sure what to do with that. You guys get that way with TV?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, Mr. Robot I got real emotional with.
What?
Oh, yeah, especially finishing it.
Yeah.
Should we go find the others?
I agree.
No, we're safer in here, and it's
I
nearly
felt
morning.
like such a kind of void
Yeah.
inside of me once, because especially if it becomes like something you follow for a while, and it almost becomes like a, I don't know, it's like makes up sort of the routine of your life. Something you can come back to and kind of rely on. And you can always rewatch it, but like that exciting feeling of
week.
of not knowing what's gonna
Yeah.
happen. Yeah, I had that big time for Mr. Robot as well. Also, I think Mr. Robot, I still haven't revisited it beginning to end, but like that game did not end, or that should have not end how I thought it would by any stretch of the imagination.
No, me neither.
So I had to kind of unpack that for a while too.
I have rewatched it a couple times, so I'm probably gonna rewatch it again. 'Cause my mom wants to watch it, so I'll be rewatching it again. But it's a good rewatch.
Yeah, I would be interested to watch it from the start, knowing how it ends, and like see how well those seeds are planted throughout.
Well, we gotta let
Because I
her
know
go.
Sam
We can't
Esmail always
all
kind of
look from
insisted,
the
like, no, this was
There
what.
must be something
This is
we
how
can
I was
do. Yeah, but
writing
what?
it from the start. And it definitely has a very, like, this changes everything you understand about the show ending. Okay, so all these choices kind of don't really matter. Usually I would try to shoot it, but this time I just ran.
If we
See if it changed anything.
we can give them
And
to
that's
her.
going to give me the option to go across the beam or out the
If she
window. I guess this choice doesn't really matter much. Although you can get her killed on the beam if you fail this prompt, but this is just a mash.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of prompt you do on the window, if any, so I'm not going to risk it. I know I can do this one. I'm always fine with a good mash. A good monster mash. This is just fine. I muted it. I unmuted it. He fall down. If you don't do that right, she fall down and die. Okay, now it's gonna get a little hairy scary. I'm pretty sure you can just run, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm gonna hide, because we know this works. But yeah, I'm pretty sure if you run, it just plays out the same, you just don't do this part. Which means you miss a section where you can get them killed. I'm pretty sure... Ooh, we've done this before, it's no problemo. It's gonna be fine. I'm a little nervous about the kitchen because I don't remember what kind of prompts were in there, but we've done it before. Okay. No problemo. I also wonder if I don't take the silver shells from them in this scene, is it possible they could be useful in a later scene? I don't know.
Over here,
Maybe not, because I feel like they're just locked in here the rest of the game. Because why would they come out?
Caleb, you don't have time for that. Come on.
Oh boy.
No, a stuffed animal. Alright, we're so close. We're so close to a new material. Jurassic Park ass fucking ass kitchen. Tricky. Tricky. Get that fucking stuff edible. Freezer. And this wolf that's chasing us is Caleb. Use decoy. I don't remember there's another prompt to get this right.
You play with me?
I think there's... Yep.
Yeah, mesh it. Yeah. Fuck you. Oh. We're going to chapter 11. Holy shit. I'm gonna like pass out. I just had such an adrenaline rush from that. Oh my god. I'm so scared now though that we're gonna not know what's happening.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. This is all new.
This is new.
Don't fuck it up.
Don't fuck up.
Oh god.
Made in Abyss was the show. It's kind of fucked up in several ways, but was a good show. It knows how to punch you in the heart buttons. Nicely done. Thank you. I've not heard of that show. I'm not familiar with it, but I'm also very uneducated and uncultured in anime, for the most part.
So what exactly happened 6 years ago?
There was a fire that wiped out dozens of people, and now there's werewolves and a ghost that roams the woods looking for her lost baby boy. Which I've just put together is Silas. Oh shit.
It's a long story.
No, it's not. There was a fire. Silas the wolf boy escaped, bit a bunch of your family. You failed to stop him.
Burn.
I think the rest of the game is
What
these
happened
just
in the
these
past
three
doesn't
chunk
matter
points.
right now.
Oh, okay.
I might be
It
wrong.
kind of does, actually. We need to know what we're up against, at least.
What we're up against is a feral boy turned werewolf who for the last 6 years has avoided being found. No matter what we did. Every full moon we were out there looking. Every single one. Now the son of a bitch is finally here. So what we're up against is my only chance to end this thing for good.
So how do you even know where he is? How the hell are we gonna find him just driving down the middle of the road?
Well,
That's gotta be him, I think. Oh god! Because I think all the other wolves are accounted for. Either dead or in the
I
freezer.
really wanted to press it.
Don't fucking press circle. Oh, I don't know what to do.
Take
Should you grab
wheel?
his gun? We're never grabbing his gun.
Travis, get it together!
We're so pointedly not doing that. Ooh, mash. Way to work against your instincts to grab a cop's gun in Minecraft.
I got it. Just get down.
I like specifically felt like it was making fun of us. Ooh. Yes, you're a master.
Go!
Get his ass. Game over? It's ending. The game's ended.
The game's done.
We did it.
Where did he go? He kind of just disappeared.
He's gotta be nearby.
Oh, we're getting that. Oh, we're getting out of the car.
Let's look around.
Are you crazy?
Did either of us pick Travis as a playable character, or is he not a playable character?
No, he's not a playable character
Okay.
unless it's gonna pull a swerve here. Luckily, I have Ryan and you have Laura.
Over there yet?
Yeah, so. Yeah.
You're okay.
Been better, but yeah.
Ryan
Over here.
dies hard as fuck if you don't shoot Chris in that
Got some
scene,
blood.
by the way, the werewolf.
Oh no.
He, like, blasts your face off, grabs the gun, and shoves it in your face
He's through
hole.
there.
It's so upsetting.
Oh my god.
And then kills everybody else in the room.
What the hell happened back here?
Oh, Hag!
Whoa.
No, it's Laura, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's called Laura Hag. Like,
This is where we went off the road 2 months ago.
Oh.
You're trying to decide if you should shoot me in the head right now. Go ahead. If that's what you want, I won't stop you.
No, we're not gonna do that, Ted Raimi. Are you serious? Oh my god. If it gave you that choice...
I'd be like, you really want us to kill this guy?
Normally, I'd have werewolf's blood cover our scent, but I'm all out, so we're high risk. We could be killed. You ready to end this?
We're not gonna be killed. Shut up. Let's fucking go!
Let's fucking do this.
Go team.
When I replayed it, I don't remember what scene it is anymore. I think it was a Laura scene. There is a moment where you can see the hag in the background, and we totally missed it when we were playing it. And it spooked me, so now I'm like on hag alert here. Hag patrol.
Hag!
Hag! I gotta assume we're gonna see hag in this.
Oh, yeah.
God damn, this place has got some uncool vibes.
Podcast didn't do it justice.
You don't know the half of it.
This is where I saw her.
Her?
I thought I thought Max hit her, but then I was out here and she was something else.
Who?
The woman. The old woman. She was saying something over and over again. Oh my god, she was saying Silas.
No, that's impossible who you're talking about.
I saw her too. In the run tunnels.
Oh, he doesn't know about the hag?
Liza Vorez. Silas's mother. I think.
Who was she?
She ran a traveling sideshow called Harem Scarum. Came here 6 years back. She kept her son in a cage. Called him Silas the Wolf Boy.
Yeah, sounds like she loved him very much. Very
Died in a fire.
healthy, functioning relationship.
Some say she never left.
The hag of Hackett's Quarry.
We've been looking for Silas ever since.
That was only 6 years ago?
How did the fire start?
Yeah, I thought it was like an old-timey carnival.
Yeah.
Who the fuck's going to some weird hag
Really?
carnival
You're
in the
still hiding
woods?
stuff now?
But it also has like an iPhone.
You have to head off my niece, Kaylee Hackett. One of the kindest, gentlest souls to ever walk this earth.
And yes, I did look. It's impossible to
All
save
she
Kaylee.
wanted to do was help
It's a
that
canon
little boy.
event that she dies.
Locked in a cage by that freak show witch.
What did she do?
Just wanted to help him.
Travis.
She convinced Caleb to start a fire. It was just a distraction. It's May Bales. Give him enough time to get Silas out of his cage and give him his freedom.
That's not what happened.
No. Because within minutes, everybody was dead. You ever see Hayburn? Liza? Whole crew. Kaylee managed to get Silas to freedom. But Caleb got bit in the process.
That's why you've been hunting him. Silas, I mean.
Every full moon for 6 fucking years.
Some hunter you are.
Listen. This is all that's left.
Jesus Christ.
Man. Any sign?
Negative.
Damn, I never saw any of this.
I didn't even know this was here.
Don't go off on your own. Aw,
No, I'm gonna go check
stupid
this out.
idiot.
Bad move.
I'm sure it's about to switch to you.
Hag! That's hag.
That was definitely a hag.
Shit.
My hag alarm's going
Sorry,
off.
that was...
Close. We must be close.
Did you both see?
See it too?
Kinda wish I hadn't.
Same. What is it?
Silas the dog boy.
Borv?
That must be it. careful.
You're a pupper. Remember, don't hit circle.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
My God.
Oh, do I have to shoot now?
What's wrong?
He's pathetic.
What are you waiting for?
Shoot, you stupid girl!
Hey, don't be mean. I think you should do it. I think you should do it. I think you should do it.
Are you sure about this?
Shoot.
I would do it. Take that for what you will. I'll do it. I would do it. I would do it.
Oh, I fucked up, didn't I? Can I shoot in the head again? Please.
Please, let's just go before we have to see him like that in human form.
It's too late for that.
I was so concerned that if you didn't do it, that dude would fucking jump off there and get you.
Yeah.
Is it over?
Is that it?
The White Wolf Trophy. No, it's hag time. Hag down.
I bet you think you have it all figured out. I bet you think you're fucking clever. I tried to help you. I tried to warn you. I even started to like you. Not now. Not after this. I will not forget what you made them do to my Silas. I've been with you all night, and I'm not about to stop now just because the night's come to an end. No. Whenever you hear a noise in the dark...
Were we not supposed to kill him?
I don't know!
Shows the breath on the back of your neck.
I mean, we can... If the game is about to end, we can start from chapter 11, theoretically.
No, I will never leave you. I'll never leave you.
It's gonna play the fucking monkeys. Yes, it is play the fucking monkeys. It's over. Okay, do you want to try again from chapter 11 and not shoot him?
That's entirely up to you.
Fuck it, let's do it. we're not even gonna watch this. I think, right? We don't have to, because we can quit to, well, hold on. Let me make sure.
Let's see what.
Because it'll go through who all live, but like, if we're gonna beat the game again, we could just see it again at the end, you know what I mean?
True.
I just want to make sure that's what's about to happen, so I don't like skip through something crucial. Okay, yeah, it's doing this. Alright, let's try one more. Yeah, why would you not shoot him there?
That's my point.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So we start from here.
Do not take us all the way back.
I am a little concerned. Oh, God!
You're fucking kidding me.
Dude, I'm... Okay.
I don't know.
Alright, we're gonna beast mode through this.
Yeah, beast mode through it.
I don't know what that means, but that's what I said we're gonna do.
Oh,
you can't like
God.
really speed run this game at all. I do kind of.
Why am I on top of a fucking tree?
I am kind of growing to hate this game a little bit. But What? Why would you not shoot it?
Fuck.
I know they were framing that scene as if he was so pathetic, right? Like, oh, I feel bad for him.
How the hell am I gonna get
But like the entire stated goal of the game was to go kill him. And he was a werewolf. You know what?
I'm looking up the one for that. I'm just making sure.
I mean, the only thing we can do differently is don't shoot him, right? So like,
Where the hell am I?
I know they were like trying to make it feel like, oh, maybe you shouldn't shoot him, but my thought was, I'm not falling for that. We had to work so fucking hard to get the dream team together so we could go kill him. And they're like, well, maybe you don't want to kill him. And I was thinking the hag was like the end-all villain, right? Like if we shot the wolf, we'd have to do like a hag battle.
Maybe if you let the wolf live, you have to fight the hag.
That doesn't make much sense to me, but I think there's a total possible 12 chapters of the game. Maybe I have that wrong. We were also we were in chapter 11, so why is it making us start from 10?
Gotta find them. Maybe because
Did we maybe technically not finish chapter 11 or something?
maybe it's got maybe it makes you like sit through the credits.
Man.
And count it just before we'll count it.
Yeah.
Which is dumb, but
I will reserve final judgment until we are finally done with this. But my opinion on this game has definitely started to sour a little bit. Just in regards to like how it treats replayability, which I think is super flawed. The way that, first of all, like, you have to finish a game before you can chapter select. Like, if you have an in-progress save file, you cannot chapter select. You have to finish that save file or start a new game. It's all you can do. And I think that's...
Oh, no,
stupid.
that was it.
That was it?
That was it. Because if we don't shoot, then Silas will kill everybody.
Oh, I'm so happy you looked this up. Because we would have replayed all this. Okay, well now I'm sorry I skipped past those credits that we should have fucking... Oh... We should have earned. Okay, well that was the ending we just got?
That was the ending.
That's the best ending?
That's the best ending.
What?
so then just like that's it. Everyone wins or lives or whatever.
Is there like a credits option?
Yeah, are we able to watch the credits?
Probably not.
No.
I was gonna at least see if there was like just a credits option for something.
What about the movie mode? Does it start the whole thing from?
Yeah, I think you just watch it and don't do anything. You just watch it all happen. There's Wolfpack. Oh, for online. I was gonna see if I could just like play the credit scroll while we like give final thoughts in the game. Oh well, I'm sorry we didn't read the final like cast roll or like reel at the end. That was always fun. Well, it's not a very good ending. I can't believe we fucking tried so hard to get that ending. I mean, it is an ending, I suppose.
Because we ended the curse.
Maybe the credits would have given a little more context, right? And there's that little podcast you can listen to in the credits.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I skipped through it, but that just instinctively didn't feel like the best ending to me.
So, with the hag stuff and that, like, are they implying that there's going to be like a sequel where you get to deal with the hag?
I think they're implying that the hag is haunting me IRL now because of what I did.
Okay.
Okay, well, I gotta tell you that...
Maybe she is. Maybe that's why
that ending wasn't very good.
You guys keep having such shit luck in this game because of the hag.
Apparently the hag is already haunting me, and always has been.
Wow.
Yeah, what happened? We finished. We got the best ending, and it kind of sucked.
You guys should play Dynasty Warriors.
Hey, First School, yeah, we should play Dynasty Warriors instead of this. You're not wrong.
It's such a drastically different game.
How you doing, honey? You enjoy the Rocky Horror Picture Show? Or Crash Team Racing? Those have all been good options. Yeah, we finished the game, and the ending was so overwhelming that I skipped past the credits because I thought that surely wasn't the right ending.
It was.
We gotta try again. And apparently no, if we tried again, there was a worse ending to get. I'm not doing that shit. Okay, Connor, what do you think of The Quarry?
I thought it's one of those things where it's so good up until the ending.
Yeah, it's kind of what I was saying earlier, and it's something that a lot of these games are kind of plagued by, like Telltale games or Quantic Dream games. Is that after the first playthrough is pretty fun and engaging, and it feels like there's so many variables and what can happen. And then when you actually replay it, or if you look at a walkthrough, the cracks start to show. We were just getting into... I was complaining about it for a minute there right before you discovered we got the best ending already. But like replayability in this is pretty fucky.
Yeah.
Just in terms of the I'm not even talking about the gameplay or the story. Just in terms of some of the design decisions, the fact that one decision or lack of that decision can lock you into the bad ending, and that there's other ways to get characters killed, but if you let Ted Raimi get shot halfway through the game, you are locked into the bad ending. And if you don't shoot him, you are locked into the good ending with some...
Which is good ending?
Which, that was... Again, maybe the credit reel at the end would have added a little more context. But the ending was... You guys go on a drive, you shoot Silas, the hag yells at you, and the game's over. I felt like I was waiting for like a bigger revelation, or more of a showdown, more of a climactic event. You know, the fact that you have to do all these things right to get to the end and all the counselors survive. I felt like there should have been a more cinematic ending, since this is basically an interactive movie. If you watched the movie, if this was a movie and it ended like that, you'd probably be like, really?
That's how it ends?
That's it?
Because you just show up, and then there's the white wolf just cowering, and then you just shoot it. What?
Yeah, that was really bizarre. And arguable... I thought we were going to be playing this for a while longer.
Yeah.
Arguable whether it was worth all the fucking... extra work we put in just to get back to that ending and see it. I mean, I guess for the completionist aspect of our own playthrough, I'm glad we got it all in there. You got some bad endings, you got the best ending, you saw some people die. This ending, we got all the counselors through, we got most of the Hacketts through. You can't save Kaylee. If I had let that credit reel play, you would have learned Caleb died because he froze to death in the freezer after we killed Silas. Silas died, and Chris Hackett also. Either Chris Hackett lives or Ryan lives. You can't have both. So I shot him in that big scene, and which I think is weird because I feel like David Arquette, that's a pretty big actor. Like, you don't see him past the beginning. I think it's weird that you don't get to see him again unless Ryan dies, which you obviously don't want to happen. He's like one of the big hero characters. But, well, everybody lived for the most part, except for
what's his name?
Chris, Kaylee, and Caleb, and Silas.
Well, who was the one counselor we shot in the corner?
Counselor we shot in the corner.
Didn't one of the counselors turn into a werewolf and we shot it?
Oh, Nate. So in this,
yeah.
See, and again, I apologize. It's my bad because I skipped past the credit reel, which would have showed you all this. Nate was left in the cage. I didn't let Laura shoot him, so he's alive. And because Silas is dead, he's not a werewolf anymore. So wait a minute. I'm just realizing how bad the other ending is. If we didn't shoot Silas, he would have killed everybody, and everybody who's a werewolf would still be a werewolf. So Nate would have been a werewolf, and I'm really glad I didn't play it back. You're so smart to have looked that up. We even have played through all those fucking scenes again to get a worse ending, and I would have been so upset. It would be way too late to deal with all that shit. We didn't go to the Rocky Horror. Oh, that's too bad. Well, I hope you still had a good night, and I love you too. Just get it over with, make a character from it on WWE, probably the redneck guy, and have him kick my ass, because this is a Callisto Protocol situation. I have thought about if I'm going to add any of these characters to 2K and who would make the most sense, and it probably should be Big Bobby.
Big Bobby.
Hackett.
Big Bobby Hackett.
None of these characters, either that or like Ted Raimi, but unless somebody has like a great Ted Raimi creator wrestler uploaded, I don't know that I'm going to take the time to really do it. Because Ted Raimi was just such a fucking obstacle for us. It feels like he should be the guy. I already have a David Arquette in there, technically. I could just give him like a camp counselor costume. I don't know. But, yeah, the story I thought was fine. So, if I just take away the game design, which is silly to say, but I would say I liked it okay. I liked playing it with you. I think I liked the game less than Until Dawn, which is the only other Supermassive game I played. I think the story for that was better. The big difference for that and this to me is this drags like Until Dawn doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Like this, I remember the first stream we played of this for like 3 hours and none of the crazy stuff happened yet.
Yeah.
No werewolves, nothing. It was just all counselor drama for 3 hours. And it just felt like it really drags on. It really drags when you replay it.
Mm-hmm.
And, there's not a lot of variety or nuance in the decision making, which is fine if it wasn't such a pain in the ass to like go back and do different things. And that ending was that's the best ending. Very disappointing best ending in my opinion. Until Dawn has like a great and the best ending if you earn it, if you get everybody alive and stuff. This feels like an upgraded version of Until Dawn, but I think it could have been cut down a bit. Like there's more to do, there's more characters, the game's longer, but I think I like Until Dawn better than this.
Absolutely.
So, I like it. I thought I was gonna love this. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a letdown, and also just kind of a pain in the ass. I was hoping by this I'd be like, we really went through a crucible with this, but we at least got the best ending, and it was very rewarding. And it really wasn't all that rewarding. Maybe if I let the credit roll play, I would have liked it more, because it would have contextualized everything more. But I was so unimpressed by the ending, I skipped the credit reel, and now we'll never see it. You have to look it up on YouTube.
Yep, because we're never fucking touching this game again.
You'll never see it. I am fucking done playing the Quarry. That said, we kind of talked about this before. We were thinking about maybe playing some other games. You wouldn't know why based on our review here, but we're thinking about playing some other games from this developer because they also have a horror anthology series called The Dark Pictures. And I was contemplating, because we could come back and do more of these kinds of games. And then I saw the entire anthology went on sale all at once. And I was like, well, if that's not a sign, I gotta do it. So I went ahead and bought the anthology. It was like really on sale. And it's not very cheap ordinarily. So I went ahead and bought it. So I think eventually we will start the Dark Pictures anthology, and we'll just go through in order. And so you can enjoy us playing more games like this, and maybe we'll like those more because they'll be shorter, more concise, and we'll probably be less inclined to go back and replay them for whatever that's worth. So we'll keep playing these insane games. How come we didn't get to blow the hag away? I thought there'd be a hag showdown.
I thought there would be a hag showdown.
A big hag battle, especially if we killed Silas. I thought the hag would show up and we would, but she only existed in these weird tarot card cutscenes. That's why I almost instantly thought there must be another chapter we didn't get where you go to Hagtown, but no, that's who I should add to the 2K roster.
The hag. Add the hag.
We need more strong women competitors in WotCW. I think the hag would be a great contender. Piper loves the Dark Pictures anthology. Dope. So, what are we going to play now? We're not going to play, right now, we're not going to play anything right now. I'm going to take Connor home and I'm going to go to bed. I'm still playing. I still have to finish Resident Evil 4 Remake, so I'm about to go on vacation with the first school. We're about to go on vacation, and so I won't be streaming for the next week. When I get back, I have to finish Resident Evil 4, and then once I do, I'm going to start playing Stray, and I also have to finish Little Nightmares 2, And then when I finish that, I'll probably play WrestleQuest. I'll have probably a 2K wrestling stream coming up. Maybe some Fortnite somewhere in there. No shortage of stuff to stream. Like I said, I think you and I will maybe do the Dark Pictures stuff together. I don't know if you are you planning to stream any in the next... Wait, if you want to stream, it's all yours, buddy. I'm going to be out of here.
Yeah, I'll probably end up doing some more Bully.
Some more
I can
Bully?
crack the fucking code to my internet connection.
Yeah, streaming is hard. I sympathize. So Connor might be live with some Bully in the next week, but there's no shortage of stuff to play here. And yes, please feel free to watch Dilly Todd's on Twitch in the meantime. Or perhaps FeaturedFilms, who enters the room in the meantime. You can watch his channel as well. And, hey, thanks y'all for joining us. Very late, hanging out with us. We survived tribal combat, and we survived the Quarry.
Oh, and we're going to throw some pickles in the chat.
Throw some, oh yeah, and pickles up. Put some pickles in the chat.
We're throwing some pickles in the chat.
Pickles in the chat.
Hopefully she comes home tomorrow.
Yes, bring pickles home tomorrow. The great little lady, bring her home. That's okay if you missed that. You can just look it up on YouTube. Or you can watch us do it on the VOD, I guess. It'll be up on YouTube, our YouTube tomorrow. Or you can just YouTube it. It's a movie. It'll look the same no matter who uploaded it. I'll probably watch the credit reel on YouTube later. But otherwise, yeah, that's it. Thank you for joining us. It's a late-ass Saturday night. We'll be back at some point. I won't be back until after the 15th. I'm going to go sweat my ass off in Texas for some much-needed vacation. Go hang out on the beach. Go to SeaWorld. We'll see what we do down there. Get some barbecue. I don't know. It's going to be fun. But in the meantime, y'all take it easy. Thank you for watching as always. Let's all go get some bed, especially you. I meant sleep. Let's go get some sleep.
Let's go get some
Let's go get some fucking
bed. Let's get some fucking bed.
Yeah. Get ripped on some bed.
Let's get some bed, baby. Especially you, Dilly Todds. And until then, stay spooky. Keep it creepy. Spooky. And acknowledge.
Acknowledge me.
Acknowledge us. Yeah. Alright. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night. Bye.